Hey, good morning, everyone. Hope everyone having a good weekend. So, for next 50 to 45 minutes, I'll explain you the basics of prop firms. Why prop firms? What are the advantages of trading with prop firms? Some of the important terms you all need to know before trading in prop firms, and what are some of the top companies which are giving some good deals over this Black Friday in the coming week. And then, yeah, basically, what is the process we need to follow so that we can make a good amount, uh, good profits with the prop firms. If time permits, you can also listen from some of the superstars who are making right more than their monthly salary using the prop firms, monthly or double or triple than the monthly salary. So first of all, right, let us start with the basics. Right. So if someone is completely new to prop firms, so first thing is for anything we need to start with why trading in prop firms. First most important thing, right? Most of you or most of us are from IT background, whether it is IT background or non-IT background, because of AI, because of immigration reforms, whatever it is, a, there is a huge problem with the job market, overall job market since last one and a half. So it is very, very important for each of us to have a plan B so that suddenly if we see a news, then you have a plan B to create a backup income plan. Right? And there are a lot more companies. This is just a list of some top companies, but there are another 20, 30 companies which announced layoffs in last 1 week. And then, right, so having a plan B is important. Second thing is, right, it is not 1%, 2%. There are more than 50 to 60 members in our channel making nearly 20K, 30K per month, spending 2 to 3 hours. So you can see a lot of success story videos, and there are more such superstars who, again, right, because whenever you start something new, some of them are quick to grasp the basics, some of them quickly understand, some of them can quickly focus. For some members it will take a little more time because there are a lot of new things, so this is not like immediately you will become rich in 1 day or 1 month or 1 week. It all depends. There are few members like Ankit and others. Within 1 month, 2 months, they made 15 to $20,000. There are few members who took more time. So you can see all examples. So right, if possible, as I said, we can talk to some of those members who made such type of success. So we work for nearly 160 hours, 200 hours per month, and make around 5,000, $6,000. Whereas with prop firms, you can make such type of income in a day, but it needs practice, it needs understanding, it needs some time before you can achieve such type of results. And then, right, you can see some latest examples. There are hundreds of testimonials, hundreds of such examples, but these are some of the latest superstars who did not quit after a month or two. They kept their persistence. They took time to learn, practice, and now they are seeing the results. Right? You are for anything, right? In any success, you need to see the long term. Right? If you uh, quit with the temporary failures, nothing will change in the life. Whatever you are making, we'll be making the same thing for next 20, 30 years, or we make less with the current job market. So whenever we start new, everybody will make mistakes. We all make mistakes because of FOMO, because of greed, because of getting panic, because of our emotions, or because of sudden market changes. Suddenly Trump will tweet something. There can be some black swan events. So all those things are common, right? But whoever will not quit, whoever maintain their persistency, they will be the superstars. They will change their life. They will change their family life. So they are the superstars who can really make a change in their life. And so there are so many examples, right? I can share hundreds of such examples, but you can also see all success stories from so many people. So if you go to YouTube, Right Choice Advisors, there is a playlist with all the success stories. Each member sharing their experience. Everyone will start with a similar type of right making, because we all, right, especially when they are so much scalable, when it is you are not investing your own money, we all have a urge to make quick profits, try to complete the evaluations, all those things quickly, so we can make a lot of money. So we all make such type of mistakes in the initial days. It can be weeks, it can be few months, but once we understand from our mistakes, once we fix those mistakes, that is where the actual success is. So you can see a lot of success stories when you go to that playlist. And then again, going back to the basics. So now you understood why to take time to learn about prop firms, because of the IT job market, because of the AI evolution, because of the immigration reforms, all these things, it is very important. Then what is the major advantage? If you take time to learn factors, whatever you make in IT job, you can make here within a day or two. That is the potential. But it needs some time, it needs some persistence, it needs some practice. It is not that immediately day one, day two, you will make such type of income. Right? The major advantage of prop firms is you don't need to invest your huge amount of capital. You don't need to put 10,000, 20,000, $30,000. You can start with an investment of like $500, $600 per month. Yeah. And then you can slowly start from there, and you can build as much as you want. Right? In our IT job, even if you put 100 hours per week, there is no guarantee that company will double your salary or even increase 10%, 15% in the annual hikes. Right? You are just a number. If they have to reduce the workforce, even though you put your 200 hours per week or per right, you put 400 hours, you put all your blood and sweat. They right, they don't think much before doing a layoff. But if you focus on your personal development, on your focus on your emotional balance, prop firms, there is unlimited potential, because there is a scalability factor. Right? In your IT jobs or in our own jobs, we don't have that scalability. But in prop firms, because you can do the same effort, you can invest the same time, but you can trade in multiple companies, multiple accounts. The same thing, whatever you do in one thing, you can copy the same trade into multiple other companies, and you can replicate the results, and you can multiply your profits. That is a major advantage. So what are these prop firms? Basically, these are, just think like an IT company, right? An IT consulting company. That person, the owner of the IT consulting company, can do job and he can make salary. But instead of that, what he will do? He will try to recruit or hire some 10 people, and then help them to create their resumes, help them with some job search. And once those 10 people start making money, that is a passive income, right? On every person, he makes 20% commissions, or 20% from their salary. So if you have 10 people, he is making 200%. If he hires another 10 people, he is making 400%. If he hires another 100 people, he is making 4,000%. So that is the scalability aspect. In the same way, prop firms, they can do trading on their own by using their money, or they can hire some people to trade on their behalf. So, and then they will split the amount to different traders who will trade. So, but before giving their real money, they want to make sure whether you can trade with a proper system, following a system. Do you have a edge in the market, or you are just trading blindly? They want to understand that. They want to assess, can they give their 100K, 150K, 300K, 500K, $1 million to you to trade or not. For that, they will do an evaluation, right, which is also called as a stage one or a challenge phase, where we have to pay some minimal amount, right? For example, let us take an example of Apex. You pay some $20, $30, you get a one account, right? One evaluation account. You can start trading in that. And if you complete it successfully, then you will move to a stage two, which is also called as a performance account or a pro account. That is where, again, right, there are some prop firms within one day also you can complete it, like Apex, like Trader Fund, where within one day also you can make all, suddenly you see some bad news, suddenly market is dropping. You can make 9,000, $10,000 in one day also in one account. So, but they don't want to risk their own money just based on one day performance. So what they will do is they will move you to stage two, which is called as a pro or a performance stage. Mm. So once you move to stage two, still they will give you a paper account, right? It is still not a real money, but even though it is not a real money, whatever profits you make, you can cash out those profits, right? Because the company is taking a hit by taking more time, right? Because you already completed the challenge, so you are eligible for a real account. But they don't want to take a risk of giving real account on day 2 or day 3 or day 6. So they will take some more time to assess whether they can give the real capital or not. So that's where they give you a paper account even in stage 2. But for you, it doesn't matter whether it is a paper account or real account. You can still make money in stage 2. So once they see that you are making consistent gains, or suddenly you made $10,000 one day, then they will move you to stage 3, which is called as a Pro Plus or a live account, where generally in stage 1 you don't make money, they don't make money. In stage 2, they give you 80% of the profits, just like IT job. Whenever you get a billing of $100, they pay you 80, they take 20. In the same way here also, they pay you 80, they take 20, most of the companies. And once you also complete stage 2, when you go to stage 3, they give you 90, they take 10. So that is the life cycle, or that is stage 1, stage 2, stage 3. If you complete stage 1 successfully, then stage 2, stage 3 are like, as long as you don't hit the stop loss, you don't need to make any more payments. But within stage 1, generally some prop firms will put a limit that, oh, you have to trade for minimum 5 days. There is nothing like maximum. You can take 20 days, you can take 30 days, you can take 60 days. It is up to you how many days you want to take to complete the challenge. But if you complete within 1 month, then you don't need to pay anything else for in the performance, or in the pro plus stage, in stage 2, stage 3. Whereas if you don't complete your challenge within 30 days, you have to pay that fee one more time. That means whatever you paid initially when buying the account, again at the after end of 30 days, they will charge you that much amount. So if somebody is completely new, they want to do very slowly, they can go with that approach. Otherwise, generally 20 to 30 days is a good enough time to complete your evaluation. So again, right, stage 1 or evaluation stage, which is completely you don't make money, they don't make money. Stage 2 or a pro account or a performance account, where you make 80% of the profits, whatever you are making, and they don't make anything, right? The prop firms don't make anything. Stage 3 is you make 90% of the profits, they keep 10% of the profits, which is the real money. So the major advantage with the prop firms is, one is you are not using your real money, right? You are not risking your savings or something. The second major advantage is scalability, right? Because there are 30, 40 different companies like Apex or Allied Trader Fund, Take Profit Trader, Tradeify, My Funded Futures. There are so many companies, but you don't need to start with so many companies at one time. You start with one company. Once you gain confidence, once you make some money, then you add one more company. And it is not just that one company will give one account, they will also give you unlimited evaluation accounts. If you want, you can trade in 20, 30, 40 evaluation accounts. But whenever you complete that stage 1, right? Evaluation is nothing but stage 1 or the challenge phase. Then they have a limit on the number of performance accounts they can give, right? It is not that you complete one challenge, they will give you 20 performance accounts. For every one evaluation account, you will get to one performance or one stage 2 account. So the stage 1, you can buy any number of accounts, whatever you want. But for stage 2, for every evaluation you complete, they will give you one stage 2 account, that too with a limit, right? For example, let us say example of Apex. If you complete 20 evaluations, you buy 20 accounts, you complete challenge on 20 accounts, they will give you 20 performance accounts or stage 2 accounts. Whereas take profit trader, even though you may buy 10 or 20 stage 1 accounts, when you complete all evaluation on all the 20, they will not give all 20 stage 2 at one time. They will only give you 5. For example, you make some mistakes, lose some accounts, then they will give you another 5. Then you make some profits. So as you can have maximum of 5 pro or pro plus in with take profit trader. With Apex, you can have 20. Like that, every company has a limit on the number of pro accounts they can give you at one time. But evaluation, there is no limit. You can get as many as possible. You cannot just complete one evaluation, ask them for 20 pro accounts. You right, for every evaluation you complete, you will be assigned one pro account. So that is the major advantage, right? It is not only you have so many companies, with each company also they will give you multiple accounts. So for example, you take trade in only one account, but that trade can be copied to, for example, you are buying Apex 1, Apex 2, Apex 3, Apex 4, Apex 5 accounts. You take trades only in Apex 1, but there are softwares which will copy the trade from Apex 1 to Apex 2, 3, 4, 5. So whenever you are doing it, your trade is getting copied into another four accounts. At the same time, once you gain confidence, once you make some money, now you buy take profit trader. So whenever you trade in Apex 1, the trade is going to Apex 2, Apex 3, Apex 4, Apex 5, take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3, take profit 4, take profit 5. So even though you make just $200, $300 every day, but because of the scalability factor, because of ability to copy your trades from one account to multiple accounts, even though you are just waiting for a good setup, make 200, 300 every day. That too, you don't need to spend throughout the day. Right? All we need is generally between 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central. We trade futures because futures market is nearly 23 hours a day. So you don't need to disturb your primary job. You can do it at the end of the day or in the mornings. Generally, end of the day, 8 to 9 is the best time to trade because that is where you don't have some Fed speakers talking, Trump doing some tweets or something. So there won't be a sudden volatility in the market. There won't be sudden change in the trend, all those things. So you can trade with more confidence, with less risk during that 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. You can also trade metals like gold, silver, copper, which generally moves good well during the Asia market. So that is the best time to trade. And even if you make 200, 300, right? Initially, you try to target for 200, 300 in each account. And with the copy facility, you can even you make $300. If you are copying into 10 accounts, that is a $3,000. Right? Initially, you may not make anything when you're doing it in evaluation, but same thing, you practice consistently. Then when you get the pro accounts or pro plus accounts also, you repeat the same thing. So that is the major advantage with the prop firms. The scalability factor, one company will give you multiple accounts. You can copy from one account to other accounts. Not only that, you can copy from one company to other company accounts also. Right? It is not that you can copy only from Apex 1 to Apex 2, Apex 3. From Apex 1, you can copy to Take Profit 1. You can copy to Allied Trader Fund, Allied Trader 2, Allied Trader 3. You can copy to My Funded Futures 1, My Funded Futures 2. Like that, that is the major advantage with the prop firms. First thing is you are not risking your own money. Second thing is you can do in the off hours. You don't need to disturb your primary job. You don't need to keep watching the charts throughout the day. Just you spend time every day between 8 to 9. The third advantage is scalability. You can start slow. As you gain more and more confidence, you can keep increasing, right? In our IT job, even though we have 20 years, 25 years of experience, our salary will not grow in a in a compounding factor, right? Maximum getting that 3% hike per annum is also very, very difficult nowadays. They will show some reason or other, even though you put all your hard work, you do very well, they will give some reason or other in the appraisal. They will say that, oh, because of this budget constraints, we cannot increase your salary. So having a job itself is difficult. So we cannot even expect hikes in this type. But whereas here, as you gain more and more experience, you can add more and more companies, you can scale up as much as you want. That is a major advantage with these companies. So there are some 3, 4 steps you need to follow if you want to be successful in this. There are some 3, 4 steps. So the first step is there is an application called TradingView application, which is the most, right? This is one of the application across the globe used by most number of users. So this TradingView application has a lot of features. You can create alerts, you can watch news, you can do a lot of things on this TradingView application. It is global number one best chatting platform across the globe. So this is like our vanilla application where we develop the indicators. We develop the software, right? So we use daily intraday levels. We see like what are the support levels, resistance levels. If it goes all the way to R8, there is a high possibility it will drop. If it goes all the way to S8, it will reverse back. So many of you saw many live sessions where it will touch that S8 and immediately start bouncing, or it will touch the R8, it will start dropping. So you saw many examples. So there are some great indicators like futures level manager, stocks level manager, or we have RC level manager, price pulse, T5. So we developed all those softwares using this TradingView platform. So to get to the access to those indicators, the first step you need to do is get this TradingView application, because that is like our marketplace, or that is like your main base application. So there is, right, generally every Thanksgiving they give you the best deals, right? If you see the entire year, this is the only 1 week where you get the best discounts from TradingView. Other times you may get 30%, 40%, but during Thanksgiving, they give you the maximum discounts during this period. And also, if you use a referral code, right, you can see I also shared the link earlier. But if you use, I will also send this PDF later. So if you use the referral code, the advantage is you will get additional $15. So one is you get the best discount. So generally, if you pay $20, now you pay around $10 on some plans. Generally, if you pay $40, you pay $8 or $10 on few plans. Like that, you get the best discounts during this next 4 to 5 days. And if you use the referral code, you get additional $15 for your future purchase. Whenever you do, again, when you renew it or when you buy another plan, then you get another $15 discount. That is the advantage. So you can also do with a free plan or a basic plan, which doesn't need any amount. But the problem is you can only add two indicators. You cannot create alerts. You cannot have watch lists. There are so many restrictions with a free plan. There will be a lot of ads and other things. So you won't be able to. So if you want to really make good money, you want to become a good trader, you want to make this as a full-time profession, because we all know how the IT market is. So if you want to make this as a serious career, I suggest don't think about small expenses like our trading view. I will go with. Don't think like, right. If you want to become a millionaire, your thoughts also should be like that. You should, right. If we think like a minimum wage earner, we can never become a millionaire. So we should invest some, again. Right. You are not investing your huge capital here. Your investment is investing into these trading view plans and other things. So again, it is not very expensive. If you want, you can also do monthly plans, which cost around $10, $8, like that. But if you do annual plan, you get the best discounts during this time. So if you get a essential plan, that is like their basic plan, where you can add up to 5 indicators, you can create some 100 alerts like that. Then they are giving you 30% discount. If you do plus plan, they are giving 40% discount on the annual. If you do premium plan, which I suggest, generally premium is the best one, because one of the major advantages, even if you have 1,000 stocks in the list, 3,000 stocks in the list, you can just create, right? You can create a alert on entire watch list. You don't need to go to each ticker or Tesla or tell me when buy, when sell. Nvidia tell me when I get a strong buy, when I get a strong sell. AMD or Google or Microsoft. You don't need to go to each ticker and create alerts for the entire watch list. Even though you have 5,000 stocks, 10,000 stocks, whatever it is, you can just go to the entire watch list and create an alert with one single click. Whenever condition satisfies for any of the tickers in the entire watch list, you will get an alert. So you will save a lot of time. That will help you. So the best plan I suggest is getting a premium plan when they are giving you best discount. If you are still a very active trader, you want to make much more, so you can create around two alerts on the watch list with the premium plan. If you have ultimate or pro plan, you can create 5 to 10 alerts on the entire watch list, right? So I'll show you what is that, right, so that you will understand better. So for example, you have something like this. I hope everyone can see the screen. Right. For example, let us say you have, so for example, right, this list has around 1,000 to 2,000 stocks. So if you have to create alerts, right, if you have essential plan or something, you have to go to GGLL, which is like an ETF for Google. And then if you want to create an alert, you have to go here, click on alert. Whenever RLM or FLM or SLM gives a buy signal or strong buy or strong sell, you want to, right? So you have to do that one by one. And again, you have to go to MSTX or BURU, TNXP. And your essential plan also will not allow more than 100 alerts like this. So even though you have 2000, 1000, 1500 stocks in your list, you have to do one by one. And your basic plans, essential, those plans will only allow up to 100 tickers. Whereas if you have a premium plan, you can just go here, you can say add alert on the list. That means entire watch list, you can just click one time, you can say RLM, and then you can say create. That's it. So out of this 2000 stocks, whenever that buy signal or sell signal happens, you will get a notification. So you may have 100 stocks, 200, you may have forex tickers, you may have futures, you may have India stocks, US stocks, UK stocks, wherever you are. Whatever you do, for all those tickers, whenever some condition satisfy, you will get an alert. Immediately you can go and see, oh, okay, this is green, this is blue. I got a nice bullish candle. Okay, then it will go up. MSTX will go up nicely on Monday. So you can buy stocks or you can do some option calls. Right? You can do whatever you want. So like that, you will receive alerts on the entire watch list. That's why I suggest, if price is not a major problem, that too they are giving you better discounts, right? If you are doing a, premium plan, you are getting 70% discount. On a essential plan, you are getting 30% discount. That means nearly the cost will be same, right? Whether it is if you normal time essential may cost $10, premium may cost $20. But because of the Thanksgiving, they are giving 70% on this, 30% on this. So you get a better price on the premium compared to essential when you when you get a subscription plan for premium compared to getting it on a essential plan. So again, there are so many, right? Generally, essential plan generally cost 12.95. Now you get a 30% discount when you get it annual plan. Plus is 20. So you can see, right? This is only you can do two charts per tab. You can only have five indicators maximum. You will have only 10. And also your performance, right? For example, sometimes many of you saw that you got performance issues when you add some indicators because you are on a smaller plan, right? If you have a smaller plan, within 20 seconds, if it cannot do the calculations, it will throw a performance error. If you have this plan, it will wait until 30, 35 seconds. If the calculations are done, it is okay. If in this plan, it will wait for 40, 45 seconds for the calculations to be completed. So that is another advantage where you won't have performance issues if you have a premium plan or a expert plan or a ultimate plan. So as the plan is cheaper and cheaper, you will have less number of features. You cannot, right, effectively use the indicators, all those things. When you have a better plan, you have more probability to take correct decisions with your trades. So that's where the minimum plan I suggest is premium, where you get 70% discount on the annual plans. So that is your step number one, right? Getting this trading view plan so that you can create alerts, you can watch the charts, all those things. Then the step number two is basically, as I mentioned, right, we develop some indicators which are helping us with the SPX. You can use the indicators for stocks, futures, options, India stocks, US stocks, whatever you want. So you basically subscribe to these indicators. Right? Most of the time we have sessions in the morning time, generally from 9:30 Central, because first half an hour, 45 minutes will be very volatile. After that, we can understand, okay, what is the trend, right? First 30 minutes, it will go up, come down, go up. There will be sudden up and downs. After that, we can assess what is the real trend for the day. Then you have low risk when you trade after 9. So we generally our live session starts from 9:30 Central until sometimes we do until 2:33 p.m. Sometimes we most of the days we try to do throughout the day. But you don't need to be joined throughout the sessions. Uh, it is up to you, right? If you are busy in the meetings, if you have a lot of meetings, then you don't even need to worry in the morning time. Just to join in the evening time. between 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central, where we mainly trade futures. In the morning time, mainly we focus on stocks and options. Some days we will also take futures, but once you get little experience, then US market is also very good to make nice money on futures and prop firms. You can do futures in personal accounts or you can do futures in the prop firms. So if you have 5,000, 10,000, right, you don't need $25,000 to do futures in your personal accounts. You even with $5,000 also you can start a futures account. There is no PDT rule or there is nothing like that. You can trade futures with a even with a smaller account, or you don't want to even risk 5,000, then prop firms is the best way. So we do sometimes, right, even before the market open, I suggest like, oh, which stickers can go up, which can go down, and then we have live sessions, and then we use indicators, right? I suggest like, okay, we are buying this because of this reason, we are selling this because of this reason. We do that interactive learning, and you also can refer friends if you are using indicators. If you are happy, you can refer friends and you can keep getting passive income. And then there is no other competitor, right, where you have other algos, other indicators, but no one will do live sessions morning, evening, explain you why we are taking the trades, right, explain, right. Generally retail traders, when market is going down, suddenly when market opens, you see that market is going down, we tend to buy puts. But yeah, right, we understand, okay, are we at S8 or are we at magnetic level below so we see all those things. If we are already dropped so much during Europe market, then there is a high possibility in the US market it will go up. Or if it bounces so much, right, on Thursday we saw that it bounced so much, then it dropped, like that again. Thursday evening everybody were panic, right? But we took the bull puts for Friday. They made nice gains on Friday. Like that, we see all the reasoning. I explain all those things in the live sessions, morning, evening, and then so that, because emotional control is the most important skill in trading. So when someone is guiding you, then you have more chance to control your emotions. Otherwise, generally if you're a new trader, you get panic, you feel panic, suddenly you see that you think like it will go up, you see one or two red candles, you get panic, you take a stop loss, immediately it will start bouncing. But because we are trading since long time, with the experience and with the help of indicators, we can assess where it can bounce, where it can go up, all those things, right? Unless there is a black swan event, right? Suddenly we may have AWS outage or Trump tweeting something. There is always that exception, right? No one is 100% success. There is no indicator, no analyst who can give 100% successful, but 80-85% we are successful. The other major advantage, right, is if you subscribe to these indicators during this weekend, you will also get a, right, if you get the three indicators, you get a $300 hotel card. If you get a five indicator plan, you get a $500 hotel savings card. Right? What is this hotel savings card? Let me quickly show you a video, and then I will also explain you how it will help you with your holiday plan. Right? You may plan to go for some holiday during December or January. I'll also show you how this hotel saving card will help you. But you can watch this video and then we can go. I will show you the.
Congratulations, you've received a hotel savings card that gives you cash credits to save you money on your next getaway. The savings cards can be used at over 1 million hotels in thousands of destinations all around the world. And you can convert the card currency to your local country and language. They have no blackout dates, no timeshare presentations to attend, and absolutely no hoops to jump through. Let me show you how easy it is to save using your hotel savings card. Once you activate the card, you'll be given access to exclusive rates on over 1 million hotels, car rentals, activities, and much more. You'll be able to save up to the amount given to you on one hotel booking, or a balance of cash credits will be available to you if you're not able to apply the entire savings to one booking. Let's do an example to show you how easy and powerful the hotel savings card is. In the top left, you'll see you have a $200 savings balance that can be used on over 1 million hotels. You also have access to thousands of car rentals, activities, and more, which are already discounted. Let's just take an example of a one-night stay in New York City on November 9th. Here you see a list of 640 hotels available for that date with various levels of savings. For instance, the New York Hilton Midtown is 52% less than the retail rate. The public price or retail rate of this hotel is $589. As you can see, we have this awesome Compare Public Prices tool that shows you the exact retail rate of all the major sites, saving you large amounts of time researching if you receive the best deal or not. Book VIP Plus ensures you'll never pay retail again. Our wholesale prices are guaranteed to be below Expedia, Trivago, and all other online travel sites. Here, you'll be able to apply the full balance of a $200 hotel savings card. Your price is only $360, $200 less than you'll find anywhere else on the internet. Also, all of our pricing includes taxes and there are no hidden fees. The available savings will vary by hotel and selected dates. If the entire cash credits are not available for one booking, you'll have a balance in your account for your next getaway. Let's do one more example. We'll pick Las Vegas, Nevada one night for February 10th. Here, the Venetian Resort is 65% below the retail rate, and with a $200 hotel savings card applied, it's only $135. Our price is $200 less than any other travel site. The best part of the hotel savings card is you will always have the option to pay less than the public rate for a hotel stay. Additionally, you can see on the right side opportunities where you can save even more money. This is the real beauty and essence of the program. You'll notice for the New York Hilton Midtown, there's an opportunity to save even more on just the one night. So when you book multiple nights, your savings can become substantial. Once you use the balance on your savings card, you'll be able to join Book VIP Plus to continue to get travel agent rates on all your future travel. Book VIP Plus is like Sam's Club or Costco, but better because we offer our members wholesale rates with zero retail markup. You can join Book VIP Plus for only $19.99 monthly or $199 annually for a lifetime of wholesale savings on an unlimited amount of hotel reservations, car rentals, activities, and much more. So what are you waiting for? Start using your savings card today and be a part of the movement to revolutionize the travel industry.
So going back, right? So basically, it is like using the indicators for 1 month for free. One is using the SPX trades itself. You can get most of it. In addition to that, it is like, right, for example, you are getting a 5 indicator plan for 449. You are getting a $500, and these cards will never expire. That means if you don't plan to travel during December, you can use in the next December or during June or after 2 years, 3 years. There is, you can use it across 1 million hotels in India, US, car rentals, activities, right? That is the best part, right? Let me show you one simple example, right? In the video, it is already explained. But basically, whenever I send this, you will receive an email saying like, okay, with your name, you got this $500 saving card. You have to just click here, and then you can activate the voucher. Once you activate it, you will see that $500 or $300. If you get a three indicator, you get 300. If you get a 5 indicator plan, you get $500. So, and then again, you can just write, for example, you are planning to go to Las Vegas, right? Let us say you want to go somewhere in, let us say December 8th to 15th. Right, let us say you want to go with two kids, two adults. Yeah, if you want, you can put some dummy ages. So the public price is approximately 1914, right, for that entire 1 week. But with the cash credits, you are getting nearly $500 discount. So if you see the public price, right, that means Expedia, Orbitz, Hotwire, Travelocity, everywhere you have to pay nearly $1,900. Whereas with the $500, you are getting the entire discount. You are paying just $134. Or right, it can be anything, right? Whichever 1672, you are making $500 discount on right Flamingo or right Caesar's Palace. Everyone else are charging 3,100, whereas you pay just you can use that entire $500. Like that, you can use it across millions of hotels or millions of activities. So it is basically like, right, generally we travel to some hotels or something, right, in 1 year, in next 2 years, 3 years. So it is like getting the indicators for free. Right? You can, for example, you may want to go to Cancun. So now you are not in a hurry. So so these will be the best prices, right? Everyone else, you can go to any website and you can double check, okay, how much they are charging. So it is pulling the information from all these hotels and you are getting a 100% discount. So, so if it is 833 is a public price, you are getting nearly for 391 $400 discount. You are just paying $49 per night. So like that, and if you cannot use our entire 500 in one, you can use it in the next reservation or next whenever you visit the next hotel. So it is like basically you are trying out, you are checking whether these indicators are working good. Can we make money with SPX? Can we make money with the futures? Can we learn this prop firm trading? So basically, because of the Thanksgiving, we are offering you with a five indicator plan, you get 500. With a three indicator plan, so you are paying 449, but you get 500. That means you are making additional $50 to try the indicators. Or if you are getting a three indicator, you get $300. Or I can also make it 400. If you get three indicators, you make 400. If you get five indicator, you get $500. So you are making more than what you are paying. So you can save in the future visits. So as I said, you can use it for hotels, car rentals, activities like that. So that is your step one, step two. So first thing is trading view. They are giving you 70, 80% discount on different plans. With the RC indicators, you are getting nearly more than what you are paying. Then the step three, right, which is the another major step where you have to subscribe to their evaluation stage or the stage one. Because when you why they are charging, because otherwise everybody want to try it out, right? If they don't put a minimum cost, then everybody will say if there is no risk at all, then they will have millions of subscribers, millions of people who want to test it out. And also they also need to pay, right? Because they use some third parties like Tradeaway, Rhythmic, Ninja Trader, like that to give you a license, to give you real time data, all those things. So whenever you pay some $30, $40, whatever you do, they will use some of that amount and they pay to those brokerage firms. So you are trading in a brokerage firm like Tradeaway, where you take the trades, and then when you complete your targets in the prop firm in the stage one, then they will move you to stage two. Then when you complete stage two, then they will move you to stage three. That is how there are so many companies, but some of the best companies, what I suggest is one of them is Take Profit Trader, right? The number one prop firm in the entire prop firm market, because this is the one company where once you move to stage two, make some buffer amount, then every day you can request for payouts multiple times. There are a lot of prop firms where you have to trade for minimum 1 week, 2 weeks before you can request for a payout in the stage two. But this is the only one prop firm where you can get the payouts once you complete stage one. In stage two, suddenly you have a nice bullish day or bearish day. Right? Friday was a nice bullish day. Thursday was a huge drop day. So we saw some members making $10,000 in each account, right? Because market was dropping, you got both clouds were red, price was trying to go up, touch the red cloud, again dropping, again going up, touch the cloud, again dropping. So if possible, yeah, you can talk to some of those members. But right, that is the if you have one good day, one huge bullish or bearish day, if you can make 10,000 in each stage two account, if you have five take profit trade accounts on the same day, you can make 40, $50,000. There are few members who made 20, 30, 40K like that. And yeah, we'll talk to some of them. So that is the major advantage where you can, you are not risking huge money. You can take the multiple payouts even on day one with the pro account, and you don't need to pay for the pro or proactive right performance accounts or pro, and you can pass within just 5 days in the stage one. If you do well in first 5 days, you can complete the evaluation, you can go to stage two, and there is nothing like daily loss or anything in the pro or pro plus. So this is the best or the top one, but only disadvantage with this is it is little expensive compared to other prop firms. So there are, so that's why I'm also giving you the other options. So this is good. Generally, they don't even put lot of queries, questions asking, oh, why you did this, why you did that, why you did not, why you did average out, or why you took only 10 seconds to do trades. Like that, generally the payouts are very, very good with take profit trader. The only demerit with this company is it is expensive compared to a lot of other prop firms, right? For example, if you want to get a 150K account, you pay approximately $230 for 1 month. Right? If you complete within 1 month, then you don't need to pay anything in future. But if you don't complete within your stage one within 1 month, then you have to pay another 230 for the second month. But if you complete, right, generally they are saying 5 days you have to trade, right? It is not maximum. It is, you can use 30, you can use 60, it is up to you. But if you complete within 30 days, you don't need to pay the renewal fee. And you don't need to pay again from stage one to stage two. You don't need to pay any fee. From stage two to stage three, you don't need to pay any fee. So all you are paying is that $230 or something for the 150K account. So that is the major advantage with this website. Then, if you don't want to take risk initially, you want to start slow with a low cost, right? With companies, then there is a company called Apex. This is one of the most oldest prop firm with millions of users across the globe. And it is not only for US. Even if you are in India, you are in UK, you are in Australia, you are in whichever, there are 95 plus countries where you can do this from anywhere. Right here, the promo code is save now. They are giving 80% discount, right? Take profit is generally the best company. They do payouts without any questions. So that's where their discounts are little less. But whereas these company, they do a lot of questions. They ask you, "Oh, why you did this." So there are little more restrictions compared to take profit trader. That's why the discounts generally Apex gives 80%, 90%. But as of now, they are offering 80. Maybe on next Friday, they may do 90. But for now, they are giving 80%. So you don't need to even wait for 5 days. Suddenly, if you have a good day, you can complete your stage one within 1 day also. And they will give you 20 pro accounts. Whereas Take Profit Trader will give you only 5 pro accounts. Then there is another company called Bullnox. They are giving 85% discount for intraday and end of the day if you use coupon code RC85. So this is a rhythmic account. That means for all the other prop firms, you have to use a brokerage called Tradeoway. Whereas for Bullnox, it is in rhythmic. So you can combine all these things if you want. So you cannot have Apex rhythmic and a Bullnox rhythmic together, right? Only we can have one rhythmic account and all the others should be Tradeoway. So because Bullnox is only rhythmic, they don't have Tradeoway. We get a Bullnox rhythmic, and whenever you are buying Apex, only get Apex Tradeoway. If you are getting Take Profit Trader, make sure you are selecting trader weight. If you are getting Elite Trader Fund, make sure you are selecting trader weight or trading view. Like that. So this company is giving 85%. So this always competes with Apex. If Apex gives 80, they give 85. If Apex gives 90, Bullnox give 91. Like that. This is also another good company. But again, the same thing, you cannot take day one payouts. You have to wait for minimum 7 days to take the trades and then receive the payouts. So if you trade well for 6 days, suddenly seventh day some news came or something. That is the risk with these companies where you have to consistently make. You cannot make 5,000 today. You cannot make 500 tomorrow. You have to only keep consistently making right? Within some 20% deviation. If you make 400 tomorrow, you can make 500, but you cannot make 400 today, you cannot make 100 tomorrow. So it should be in a consistent way, whether Apex or Bullnox, there is a consistency rule. Even for Allied Trader, they are giving 80% discount with the coupon code November 80 for all the intraday and end of the day. So this is also another company, right? Again, this Apex or Allied Trader Fund. All these companies are good for completely beginners who don't want to spend much money, right? For example, for Allied Trader Fund for a 150K account, you have to pay 200 to $30. Whereas for all these companies, you will pay $40, $50 to get a 150K account. So these are cheaper. So if you want to mainly practice with a low cost, then one of these companies are good, either Apex or Elite Trader Fund or Bullnox. These are cheaper companies for practice purpose. But if you are serious, once you complete the practice, if you want to get consistent daily payouts, then Take Profit Trader is the best one. And then there is another good company, but this is also expensive. That is Tradify. They are giving 30% discount for this Black Friday weekend. Here also, directly you don't need to complete stage one. Directly you can go to stage two. So without completing stage one, but the accounts will be more expensive. So instead of Take Profit Trader, directly you can go to stage two here by paying 200 to $50. But generally, what I suggest is if you want to learn practice, better you do it with the cheaper accounts rather than buying expensive accounts. And if you make mistakes, you are losing bigger amount. Rather than that, try to learn everything, make mistakes in where your accounts are cheaper, so that once you gain the confidence, once you gain the experience, you go to companies like Take Profit Trader or Tradify, where your investment is more. But this is also a very good company without much rules for the payouts. They give you without lot of questions or anything. But if you also want, they also have an option. You can also buy evaluation accounts at a cheaper price. You can directly you can go to stage two, or you can just buy stage one. Stage two accounts will be expensive. Stage one accounts will be cheaper. Uh, so these are the main prop firms. There are another 30, 40 prop firms, right? I'm only talking about some of the prop firms where you can also connect all of them together. So to connect all of them, there is a software called Replicanto. So you can go to Flowbots, and generally during this Thanksgiving, right? As of now, they did not publish the coupon code, or you can use Right Choice 20. And generally, right, earlier we used to buy together, but only problem is all the accounts will be on my name. So if you are suddenly you change a laptop, or suddenly there is a security patch or something, you have to wait for the setup session, or you have to wait for me to update your machine ID. But if you buy the software by yourself, it will be little expensive. So if I buy as a bulk, instead of paying $200, we pay $100. But if you buy yourself, generally it will be on 200. If you use Right Choice 20, you get 20% discount. That means you pay around $160. Suddenly, whenever your laptop changes, or suddenly there is a security patch, operating system patch, or something, if machine ID changes, you get some error message. You can fix it by yourself. You can change the machine, regenerate the machine ID. You can do it by yourself. So yeah, earlier we used to do a lot of the right getting a discounted plan, but nowadays I suggest, because sometimes if I am busy or something, you may miss one day where suddenly you make $10,000 in one account. If Replicanto is working, you might have made $50,000 in five accounts. If I am busy and if I don't see your message, you may miss that good opportunities. So that's why I'm suggesting, instead of getting a bulk plan, don't look for that 50 $60 saving. You can get it using Right Choice 20 coupon code. You get a 20% discount. So maybe on Friday you may get around 25% discount. As on from now until Thursday, you will get 20%. On Friday, generally they are Thursday and Friday, they give you 25% discount when you use Right Choice 20 as the promo code. So using this software, basically, whatever, even though you are trading in the trading view, you are trading in only one account. This software will copy the same trade into another 10 or 20 accounts, 30 accounts. So at the same time, you can complete evaluation in all the accounts, or you can have some pro accounts, some evaluation accounts. So that is the advantage, where you can trade in one account. You, for example, you have 5 pro accounts or 10 pro accounts, five from Take Profit Trader, five from Apex, five from Elite Trader Fund. You only look for one good setup where all the conditions satisfy. When everything looks good, then only you take the trade. You make 200, 300, copy it into 5 accounts, 10 accounts. You are done for the day. Whatever you make in 15, 20 days in IT job, you can get it within one day. So 85 to 90% of the time, every day 8 to 9 p.m., we make $500 to $600. So that is where the Replicanto software will help you to copy your trades from one account to multiple accounts. It can be of same company or it can be of different companies. And you are only talking about one or two companies, but you think like what is the potential if there are 30, 40 companies or even 5 companies, 10 companies, each company giving you 5 accounts, 10 accounts. That is the power. But only thing is we should not be very in a hurry to complete everything, make money. You should take some time to learn, understand, and then slowly build it as you gain more and more. Then how we use our indicators. So generally we have one of the top indicator called futures level manager or RC level manager. Again, I'll show you with examples so you will understand it better. So let us go to some. So generally, if you see right both the clouds, you see two clouds. Generally, if these two clouds are green and blue, right, that means the trend is very bullish. So price will generally, when you have this type of scenario, right, because Thursday was very, very bearish. So if you see here, so now you saw all the steps, right? Step one, trading view. Step two, our indicators. Step three is the prop firms. Step four is the replicanto. Now, okay, how to use the combination of all these things? So this is the trading view platform, and we are using our custom software. And then, for example, if you see these two, right here, you got a sell signal. Price broke both the clouds. The clouds became red and orange. Then that is the best time you do sell. Right? If both the clouds are red and orange, you can short it. So price dropped so much. Then price came here. Then there was some little bullish, and again it started dropping. So price will go touch the swing cloud, this red cloud, either this cloud or this cloud, and again you will get a sell signal. Again price will go up, touch the cloud, again it will drop. So we should always look when these clouds are looking bearish or red and orange and maroon, you always watch out for the sell signals. When the clouds are looking bullish, right on, so there was a huge drop on Thursday. Market dropped so much. If the clouds are looking bullish, right? So on Friday, the trend started changing. So that is where when the clouds are green and blue, we mainly look for the buy opportunities. So generally that too, once market opens or in the evening time, so the clouds changed it to green and blue. Then trend started bullish. It started moving up. Again, price came, touched the cloud, again it will go up. Again it came to the swing cloud, again it went up. So these clouds will act as a very, very strong support. If the cloud is green or blue, they are very, very strong support areas. If the clouds are orange and maroon, they are strong resistance areas. So whenever we want to buy, you wait for a dip, right? Buy on a dip, sell on the rise. Whenever you want to short it, you watch for the cloud colors, right? Clouds are orange and maroon. Wait for a rise, and then you sell signal, wait for a rise, then there was a huge drop. Wait for a rise, there was a drop. Wait for a rise, there was a drop. So price will go up and again drop. So you mainly focus on, right? Price went up, you got a sell signal, you drop or you take a short, right? Price went up, you got a sell signal, you short it. Price went up, you got a sell signal, you short it. So all you need to do is if the clouds are looking orange and red, you take only the sell signals. If the clouds are looking green and blue, you only take the buy signals. That's it. Right? That is a simple. You can focus on one ticker like ES, right? That is more very high liquid ticker. There will be every day there will be liquidity. There won't be many days where it will be choppy. So you can just follow one ticker and follow this cloud strategy. And you just whenever the clouds are red and orange, watch for sell signals. Whenever clouds are green and blue, watch for buy signal. If one of them is red, one of them is green, then just ignore the ticker. Don't take it. Right? For example, GC. Right? The clouds are green and blue. So that means every buy signal is a good opportunity. Again, it dropped. Again, it went up. So like that, you will, if the clouds are becoming red and orange, then you watch for the sell signals. It dropped, did a small pullback, again dropped, did a pullback, again dropped, did a pullback, again dropped. So if the clouds are red and orange, watch for the sell opportunities. So like that, just to use the colors. So even you can teach to your kids, right? Because sometimes we overthink, right? Kids can do, or even your spouse who is completely new to trading. Sometimes a clean slate is better than if you know some things, you might interpret, you might use your own logic, your own things, and you may do more mistakes, right? We overcomplicate certain things. You keep it simple. If the colors are red and orange, you watch for the short signals. Right? That's what you can do with, right? We took SPX bull puts on Friday. We did bear calls on Thursday. Right? Price was going up. We took bull puts, we made profits. Right? If the clouds are green and blue, you take the you got a pullback. Again, you got a buy signal, you can do bull puts. Like that. So you can do with any stocks, options, futures. The strategy is same. If the clouds are green and blue, look for the buy opportunities. If the clouds are red and orange, look for the sell opportunities. If the clouds are in a mixed color, ignore the ticker. You have so many other tickers. You can do silver, you can do gold, you can do crude oil, you can do ultra bonds, natural gas, Nasdaq, Dow Jones, Russell, Nikkei. So there are so many future tickers. There are a lot more other tickers like soya bean and other coffee, yeah, all the corn, wheat. There are so many other commodities, but we don't even need to focus on all. If you're trading in the evening time in the Asia market, GC, silver, copper, and NQ and ES. If you are trading in the morning time, mainly we'll focus on the indices like ES, NQ, RTY, YM. Those are the main tickers we focus. So there is also a table which will also help you to determine which one is good. So, right? For example, if the clouds are green and blue, and this, let us say, right, this one is also green, right? Because now it started dropping, this became red. But generally, when it was up, then this was above 50, this was above 20, this was above magnetic level. So if this is green, the clouds are green, that is a perfect opportunity. Within few minutes, you will make $400-500 in one prop account. And you can go here, you can click on this trade await, and you can just enter the credentials. So whatever you do here, that will get copied into all the different accounts. So you have Replicanto, which will copy the trades into all different companies. So we mainly use this cloud strategy, and make we can make nice profits. So if you want to take low risk, just to do it between 8 p.m. to 9 p.m. Central. If you don't have too many meetings in the morning time, then we can also use with ES or MES, MNQ, right? If you do with micros, that means instead of ES, you just do MES. That means your risk and reward is only 1/10. If you are in the beginning initial stages, you start with micros. That means either if you make $50 for every 1 point move with ES, you make $5 with MES. Or if you are taking a wrong direction, you see clouds are green and blue, by suddenly you took a short, then you also lose only $5 instead of $50 when you do with the MES. So in the initial 1 week, 2 weeks, you start with micros so that you won't blow your accounts until you gain the confidence. You take only micros. So you see clouds are green and blue. You take one or two micros, you don't even need to keep watching it. Let us say you are at a strong, there is like a swing cell. Whenever you see a swing cell, you take two micros. Or whenever there is a swing buy, right? Price came all the way to swing buy. You see a swing buy, you see a buy signal, you see T5 also turn to green. Just you take two micros. You don't even need to keep watching, right? Even if it moves all the way up, you will make $200-300. Whenever you see a swing sell and you also see confluence with your T5, then right here you got a swing sell, you got a T5 sell signal. It is there is a resistance here. It is at a bare power. Then you take two micros with NQ, MNQ, MES. Then you will make $100-200. That's it. You don't even need to worry about intermediate buy and sell signals, right? That is one more strategy where you wait for swing sell along with T5 confluence, or you wait for swing buy along with T5 confluence. If these two match, then you can even just do it 2 3 micros instead of a mini. Your risk is much more minimal where you don't blow your accounts by taking a bigger size. You are taking very minimal risk, and your advantage, you have a huge advantage. So that is, so one is you can watch for the buy signal, sell signal. If the clouds are green and blue, you take only buy opportunities. If the clouds are red and orange and maroon, you take only sell signal. That is one strategy. Or you just watch for a swing buy, you take 2 3 micros. Or so the swing buy, and you are also seeing out price came all the way to the bottom, then you got a green dot, you got a buy. That is the best confluence. Here price went all the way up, you got a swing sell, you also got a sell here. Price went all the way to the top, then it will drop. So that is one strategy where even though the clouds are green and blue, the swing sell along with T5, that means that is a good sell opportunity. You got a swing buy, you got a T5 buy, that is a strong buy opportunity. So you can either follow the swing buy, swing sell strategy, or you just focus on the okay, price went up above both the clouds. You got a buy signal. T5 is also good. So you take a long. Whenever you get a sell, you ignore it. Again, there was a small pullback. Again, you got a buy signal. Again, you go long. Now you got a swing sell. Even though the clouds are green and blue, whenever you get a swing sell, that means it will break both the clouds and drop further. So you can take a sell opportunity here. So like that. So only two rules you need to remember. One is use swing buy, swing sell. Right? Whenever you get a swing buy along with T5 buy, that is a very good opportunity. Or whenever you get a swing sell along with T5 sell, that's a good opportunity. Or whenever you get a buy signal and the clouds are green and blue, that is a good one to go long. Right? Go long means you are buying first, selling next. Whenever your clouds are maroon and orange, you will mainly watch out for the sell signals. Whenever your clouds are green and blue, you will watch for the buy signals. That's it. Right? All we need to do is use this one indicator along with T5, and then use the cloud strategy, which is helping a lot of members nowadays. Right? Earlier, we were not watching the clouds, we were just watching sell buy, we were trying to take both the sides. Now, unless you are at a swing sell, as long as the clouds are green and blue, it will go up, do a small pullback, go up, again do a small pullback, go up, again do a small pullback, go up. Right? We saw that on Thursday there was huge drop. Right? The clouds were nearly red for the entire day. No, we never got a swing buy. The price was dropping, going up, again dropping, going up, again dropping. So that is the best time to do. So as long as you don't see any swing buy, you can keep doing the sell opportunities. So like that, you can use so for example, if you're options trader, at the same time you can make money with prop firms. And whenever you see that, oh, yes, yes, that means SPY. You can do SPX, you can do SPY, you can do QQQ, you can do TQQ, you can do SQQ. All of them move in the same direction. Whenever the clouds are red and orange, when you see a sell signal, you can buy the SPX bear calls, or you can buy SPY bear calls. You can do QQQ bear calls. You can do TQQ bear calls. You can do SQQ bull puts. Like that, there are so many tickers which follow the exact. direction as ES and MES. So at the same time, you can make money with prop firms. You can also make money with options or stocks, right? If ES is bearish, your SQQ will go up. Your SQQ stock will keep going up. If ES is bullish, your QQQ SPY they will go up. So like that, at the same time, you can make money with stocks, options, futures, just watching ES chart or just watching SPX chart. So that's what how you can use the indicator and you can make. So we have set up sessions, recordings where you can watch the end to end how to connect the right, how to connect the indicators, how to connect to trading view, how to buy the prop firms, all those things. We have training session on how to right use it for SPX, zero DTE like that. So again, right, as I mentioned, it is not that from day one you will start making huge money, you will not make 10,000, 20,000. It takes some time, right? Because when market is over, we feel like, oh, it was such a good opportunity, right? Why I missed that? It was like 10,000, even with one contract, you would have made huge money. But when market is going on, at that time, your emotions will act in a different way, will right? So it takes some time to control those emotions, even though indicators show correct results. Sometimes we, with a FOMO or with a misinterpretation or something, we do mistakes. But as you practice more and more, the number of mistakes will reduce, and we will move into a profitable zone where, right, as I mentioned, initially you may not make any money, right? You saw many examples in the, so you can see that, well, that's where I'm sharing all. So this is Pramod who made a 10,000 profit, another 10,000 profit per day, and he don't want to lose any more Pro Plus accounts. Yeah, thanks for your wonderful patience. After more than 6 months, I made $5,000 yesterday. So first month, second month, you may not make any money, but if you quit there, that means there is no change in your life. But she continued for few more months. She made 5,000. Now with that confidence, she can make 10,000 next month. She can make 20,000 next month. So that's what is that persistence will help you to become successful. The scalability will help you. Once you gain that confidence, then all we need to do is stick to the rules, right? Just we are following a rule-based approach or a system where, okay, the clouds are red and orange, look for sell. Don't try to buy. Only watch out for the sell signals, or only do the SPX puts, or only do the SPX bear calls, only do SPY bear calls, only do QQQ bear calls. Like that, there is a system. We need to just try to remember them, print out, then try to follow them. Initially, we'll make mistakes, we'll do wrong trades, but as time progresses, we all get better and better each day. So let me quickly check. Yeah, but anyway, right, we are already 1 hour past. But right, you can watch all the success sessions. I'll do one more success. I'll talk to them because I did not inform or I did not talk to any of them. Just I thought like if they join, I can make all of them to speak for a few minutes. But yeah, because it's a right, I just informed before just few minutes about the session to everyone. So, but yeah, we have more sessions. There are a lot of members with the cloud strategy. It is they are making much more success. So again, your risk is minimal, right? All you are doing is trading view. You are getting nearly 70-80% discount. With the indicators, you are nearly getting them for free, right? Because anyway, we'll go to some hotel or somewhere. You are saving nearly more than what you are paying. So all you are doing is just taking the time to learn, understand, So within that 1 month, you'll most of you will understand the strategies, understand things better. So that 1 month is nearly you are getting it for free. Then if it works out, then that can change your life. You can become another success story. You can share your success story making 10,000, $20,000 or even much more. Otherwise, your risk is minimal, right? Anyway, we all trade without proper using without proper rules with FOMO with so your risk is not much where you may lose 300, 400, 500, but the risk is minimal. But if you follow the rules, trade based on the rules, then that can change entire life, right? If you can make 10,000, $20,000 a day, or even right, let us forget about 10,000, 20,000. Even if we make 500,000 dollars a day, also that is more than enough, right? You are making only $100 per account with two micros. That $100 you are copying into 10 accounts. Even $1,000 a day is nearly 22,000 dollars a month. That is much better than what you make in IT job. Right, even in 3 months we are not making the 22,000 in this job market. That is just with two micros. Wait for a swing buy, T5 buy, or wait for swing sell, T5 sell. Just take two micros. You will never blow your account, and you are just making 100, $200, and copy that into 5 accounts, 10 accounts. So target for small gains, but copy them into 5, 10 accounts. That's it. All we need is you will never hit a stop loss. You will never blow your accounts. You are just slowing down instead of trying to complete at a much faster speed. You are trying to go slow, make 200, $300, copy them into 5, 10 accounts. Just repeat it, whether it is evaluation, pro plus. Just repeat the same process every day. Look for swing buy, T5 buy signal confluence, or wait for swing sell, T5 sell signal. Or if you are more active trader, then you watch whenever you get a buy signal, see whether clouds are green and blue. If you get a sell signal, see whether the clouds are red, orange, and maroon. If not, just ignore the trade. There are so many tickers you can put alerts and you can do it. So right, maybe tonight I'll arrange more success stories. We have Venkat, we have Pramod, we have others who made $10,000 in last 1 week, right? In 1 day with one account. So I'll check with them if they are free. I'll arrange a success story session tonight, or if not, tomorrow, right? Because especially Thanksgiving, long weekend. So not long weekend, but most of them might be in leave and other things because Thursday, Friday are holidays. So I'll check with them if they are available. I'll do some success sessions so that you can learn from all of them, because if they are making it, you will gain confidence that, oh, if someone Venkat who joined before 1 2 months, if he's making $10,000 a day with one account, you all can also do it. So you'll gain that confidence. You can ask all your questions, whatever you have, and so that you will gain confidence, and you will and this is the best time, because one is November, December workload will be little less. Second is you get better deals. The third thing is, yeah, there will be also more layoffs in the December time frame. So instead of waiting for a some damage to happen and then trying to do something to fix it, it is better you have a prevention better than cure, right? So you have a plan. Then even you see some bad news, you won't worry much, because you feel like, okay, whatever happens for a good. Let me do this. I may make more than what I make in IT job. So that's what is possible, right? There are mm, more than 60, 70 members who are creating such type of income, uh, 2 to 3 times more than what their IT job was giving them. Then you are spending only 1 2 hours, right? Maximum 8 to 9, 9:30. You don't need to. So in IT job, we are working 8 9 hours per day and making 5,000 6,000 per month. Whereas here, if you can spend that 1 1.5 hour, and you follow the rules, you stick to the rules, you can make 2 to 3 times more than that. Provided you give some time to understand, practice, you can do it on paper account. You can do it on so you can go to, right, for example, if you go to trading panel, you have something called trading view you can also do in the paper trading account. So you are not even risking in the with micros. You are just doing a paper trading account, and once you become confident, then you can connect to TraderWeight or Ninja Trader or some other accounts, and you can do it. So that's what, if you take time, then there is a huge potential. There is a huge opportunity for all of us. There is no competition here. We all can make if you take time to do it. But if you want to become rich within one day, one week, it is not possible. So there is nothing, right? Because everything is new. So everyone will make. So even though, yeah, right, I do mistakes sometimes, right? Because of that FOMO, or because sometimes we don't wait for all the right. We don't see the T5. Suddenly we see SB, we get in, we see that our T5 is still going red. So that happens, but again, eight out of 10 times we will be profitable. One or two times we may make, but that slowly gets reduced. That as you make more and more practice, the number of mistakes will keep reducing. The amount of profit we can make in each account will increase. So that's why it is right. If not trading, then you look for something else, right? You see, right, without depending on anyone, right? There are some opportunities where you have to depend on a lot of people for you to be successful, for you to become make a lot of money. You want your team members to be successful. You want your business partners, but this is one place where all you need is you. You don't need to depend on anyone. All you have to is you have to put the focus. You have to understand the rules, follow the rules. Right? You should not even depend on me, because if I have a bad day, I may take a wrong trade. But if you understand the rules, if you follow the rules, and if you are yeah, doing it in the right way, then there is nothing which can stop you. So that's what, right? You will become independent. At the same time, you are not just making with prop firms, you can also make with options, stocks at the same time, because all these are interdependent. If ES is going up, SPY will go up, SPX will go up, QQQ will go up, DIA will go up, IWM will go up, and most of the Amazon, Meta, Google, Microsoft will go up. So by just watching one chart, you can do a lot of other trades. Or you don't want to even think about options, stocks, and just focus on prop firms, futures, prop firms. You can do 23 hours a day. You can do outside your primary working hours. So that is the best thing, where you can focus outside your working hours, focus for 1 hour, 1.5 hour. That's it. Not even 1.5. Most of the days, 60% of the days, within 5-10 minutes, we are making 500, $600. There are some odd days where we are extending little more, or sometimes even after making 500, 600, we try to take some more trades. That is where we may extend. But most of the days, generally from 8 to 5 to 8:15, 8:20, we make 500 to 600 in each prop account. So I upload every recording, so you can watch all the previous recordings. And also, I'll right, as I mentioned, I'll conduct more success story sessions, because once you listen from other members, you feel more confident. You feel that okay, if they are someone who is completely new to trading, someone who is completely new to prop firms, if they can do it, you all also can do it. So yeah, if anyone has any quick questions, please post in the Zoom chat. Anything about the steps which I explained, right? The step one is your trading view, right? Getting the subscription for trading view. Step two, getting the right. Here you are getting 70-80% discount with the trading view. For RC indicators, you are nearly getting it in the form of hotel savings card, which you can use for lifelong in one or other way. Then step three, you are getting 70-80% discount from most of the prop firms because of the Thanksgiving. Step four, you don't need it immediately. You can start with one prop firm. And once you, whenever you want to copy to multiple prop firms, that is where you need this replicator software. Otherwise, only step one, step two, step three are needed for now. There is no time limit to prop account. You can take 1 month, you can take 2 months. So there is no limit. Only thing is, as I said, if you do within 1 month, you are not paying any more. right? Otherwise, if you pay $40 for Apex account, after 30 days, they will charge you another $40. But if you complete within 30 days, you don't need to pay anything. So that is, so there is no time limit. So for paper trading, you can do in Think or Swim, you can do it in any brokerage account. You can do a paper trade on the options on futures. Difference between three indicator and three indicator is if you want to do only prop firm trading, three indicator is good enough. Right? You can have FLM, you can have T5, and you can have future scanner. Those three indicators are good enough for you just to trade futures, either in personal account or in the prop accounts. But you also want to do some stocks, right? For example, if you see here, right, there are indicators like you have a stock scanner. You can see, okay, Apple is right. When you put the scanners, it will tell you which ones are looking good. Right, for example, so there are some additional indicators like QQQ or SPX or SPY, which will tell you which stocks are bullish, which stocks are bearish, or if you have this indicator, it will tell you, okay, Google, it is above magnetic line, strength is looking good, or the RSI is looking good. Like that, if you want to trade both stocks, futures, then options, then five indicator is good. But if you want to just to focus on futures, or you want to just to focus on stocks, three indicator plan is good enough. If you want to do everything, then five indicator is good. Yeah, there is already a slide deck with which talks about every indicator, what they do. Setting up replicant. I get in the evening time, maybe around 8 p.m. or I'll do a setup session. And then, if possible, I'll also do the success story session with all members who made 10,000 plus last week. Yeah, during that, I'll help you with you can watch that recording, that setup session. But if you are having issues, I'll help you during the setup session tonight. Yeah, that's it, everyone. Again, as I mentioned, if you think trading is not for you, minimum try to have some other backup plan because I was telling this from last 1.5 year. Some people commented that I'm unnecessarily scaring them, but you can see that how market is getting bad day by day because one is immigration reform, second is the AI thing, right? Both are making it more and more worse every day. So whether it is IT or even non-IT, AI is making a lot of changes to how the things were, right? Whatever five developers were doing, now one developer can do all that stuff. So it will impact developer jobs, maintenance jobs, support jobs, testing jobs. Everything is impacted because of both AI and I mean because of immigration and all these things. People are right. Companies, most of them, if you apply, they will say only if you're a citizen, they will consider. Even green card also, they are rejecting a lot of applications. So it is better to have some other plan B so that you can make additional money. That too, where you don't have any dependency, right? All you need to do is watch for 1 or 2 days, understand, right? Okay, these two clouds are green, okay, buy signal. Clouds are red, only sell signal. Or if I get a swing sell, T5 is also sell, okay, I'll do a sell. Or if I get a swing buy, T5 is also buy, I do a buy. That's it, right? Maybe write it 5 times, 10 times, or read it 10, 20 times until you get it, and then just try to follow those rules. That's it, all we need. So best way to get real-time data is from TradingView. Yeah, this offer is until next weekend. This entire week you will have this offer where you are getting nearly that. Right, it is like getting the indicators for free for 1 month because that hotel card will help you. Right, wherever you do, compared to Expedia, Priceline, all those things, you will save in every hotel stay. So yeah, to get futures real-time data, definitely TradingView is much more reliable compared to getting it from a brokerage firm. Yeah. So that's it, everyone. So again, right, as I said, I'll do more success story sessions. So you can, yeah, you can ask all your questions. You can find out from them what they did, how they made 10,000, $20,000 a day. So because when I tell them, then you may feel like, oh, because these are my softwares I'm telling. But when you hear from them, you will get the confidence. So yeah, I'll share the recording within few minutes. But yeah, right. Take time to think, learn, practice. Definitely, there is a huge potential, and it is not just with prop firms. At the same time, you can also make just if you follow SPX or ES chart, that is good enough every day. So out of last 32 trades, we made nice gains with 30 trades with SPX, just using the cloud strategy. So sim funded, the advantage is directly you are not wasting time for 1 week, 2 weeks to complete evaluation. But the disadvantage is if you are directly getting, because they are expensive, right? If you get a stage one account, then you pay less amount. When you get directly stage two account, you are paying more. So it is better you make, if you are learning, if you are practicing, better to start slow, better to do mistakes in a cheaper account rather than expensive. So if you make mistakes, you are losing more money if you directly go to sim funded. Rather than better you do it in stage one, learn, practice, and then once you move into stage one to stage two, you have less probability to make mistakes. But if you directly go to stage two, there is a high possibility, high probability to make mistakes. Yeah. That's it, everyone. I'll share the recording. You can watch it, and if you have any other questions, I'll answer all of them during the setup session. Bye, everyone. Have a nice rest of the day.